Alexa, let's chat. Welcome to our video series about Emora Demonstration. Emora is a conversational AI-based chatbot developed by Emory University. My name is Gino Choi, and I'm an assistant professor of computer science.
I'm James Finch. I'm a second-year Ph.D. student.
And I'm Sarah Finch. I'm also a second-year Ph.D. student.
This project has been definitely a very exciting journey. When do we start?
About 6 months ago, this past May.
So it's been overall half a year now, right?
Yeah. It's been a long time.
How's the experience so far?
I mean, it's great. I really love working on this project. It's sort of rare for a PhD student to be able to work on a project that's sort of exactly aligned with their research interests. And for me, even when I was doing undergrad research, I was very passionate about conversational AI. So I love working on this project.
Sarah?
I also think that working on this project is pretty exciting. One thing that I've noticed is that it really affords the ability to kind of work in different environments than what a PhD student usually does. We're working in a pretty large team, and we actually need to have like a final public product at the end.
Right. So as a matter of fact, these are two leaders of the group, and they've been working a lot of administrative work too on top of all this work. So it's been definitely challenging.
Yeah, more Sarah than me.
But so what is the most challenging part about this project?
For me, the most challenging part is the balance that we have to strike between doing research work and doing the engineering work to actually develop a functioning system that users can use. You know, we're all sort of mostly in it to make the best possible chat AI and to do the research, but the engineering just has to be done. So
Right.
So kind of going along with what James said, we also need to be able to integrate like multiple different components that each of our team members are working on and have them all work well together in order to have the final product that we want.
Right.
yeah, it takes a lot of coordination.
Right. As a matter of fact, how many team members do we have?
I think we're at 12 at this point.
Right,
Yeah.
a lot of team members. So I mean, the most exciting part for me is to work with this wonderful set of students, many of them, and especially they are all working really hard for their schoolwork too, right?
Yeah.
So you guys had how many midterms last week?
Oh yeah, let's not talk about it. PTSD.
So I mean, yeah, these are like regular PhD students, and we also even have a master's and undergraduate students in our team too.
Yeah.
And they're
Quite a
all
few
working
undergrads.
really hard for academic work. So, and they're doing this on top of all those works. So
Yeah.
this has been very exciting, at the same time very challenging. In this episode, we're gonna show new exciting features about the movie component, which was indeed the most popular component from last year's competition, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people really like talking about movies.
Who doesn't like talking about
Yeah.
movies? Although PhD students don't get to watch movies,
Not
right?
so much.
I don't watch. I don't remember the last time I went to a theater. So. Anyway, let's see. Before we demonstrate Emora, let me demonstrate Alexa, which is a default chatbot from Amazon Echo. So, Alexa, recommend me some movie.
I couldn't find any enabled video skills that can find that. Go to the Alexa app to manage your video skills and devices.
So Alexa didn't understand recommend me some movie because I guess some is not something that's clear enough for it to understand. So let me change the some to good. Alexa, recommend me some good movies.
Here are some good movies. Captain America, The First Avenger, whose IMDb rating is 6.9 out of 10, The Green Mile at 8.6 out of 10, and Rush at 8.1 out of 10.
What kind of movies are they?
So it sounds like they're mostly recommending movies based on the Rotten Tomatoes rating, not necessarily maybe the most recent movies, but ones that have scored highly in the past.
Yeah, and actually the rating itself is probably not the primary feature that it's giving the recommendation on, because I think all of those movies were more popular than they were like critically acclaimed. So that's more the recommendation that it's giving, I think.
I see. Let me actually ask one more question. Alexa, which movie should I watch?
Hey, it's MovieBot. You seem to like comedy movies. I really like Toy Story 4, a comedy adventure film, starring Jordan Peele. It will be out this year.
Alexa, stop.
Goodbye.
That was also interesting too. So I think there is another skill set in Echo that actually connects you to talk about some recommendation of certain movies. So the default Echo was not responding to it. I think it was connected to some other skill that actually was capable of talking about it. As a matter of fact, Echo has many skills, right? So it can do. So that was a demonstration about the default Echo bot. So let's see what we can do, what Emora can do. James, do you want to show the
Yes,
demo?
sure. So I'll give the demonstration. So basically, this is our demonstration of our own movie recommendation system and conversation topic handler that we've integrated into our current version of Emora. Alexa, open Atlanta Chatbot.
Hi, this is an Alexa Prize social bot.
Let's talk about movies.
I can fetch ratings from Rotten Tomatoes, find movies by titles, actors or directors, give general movies and TV shows information, and more. Or we can always talk about other topics, just tell me. So, would you like to know current blockbusters?
Sure.
I have found some popular new movies, To Kid or Not to Kid, The Hottest August, and Frankie. Would you like to know more about Frankie?
Tell me about The Hottest August.
The Hottest August is a documentary movie, starring Claire Coulter, directed by Brett Story, with rating 86 out of 100 according to Rotten Tomatoes. It premiered on November 14, 2019. Do you want to know plot of The Hottest August?
Can you recommend me some other movies?
Here is a good new animation movie I think you might enjoy, I Lost My Body. It has rating 92 out of 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you want me to tell you about I Lost My Body?
What's the plot of I Lost My Body?
Here is the plot of movie I Lost My Body. In a Parisian laboratory, a severed hand escapes its unhappy fate and sets out to reconnect with its body in this can critics' weak selection. During a hair-raising escapade across the city, the extremity fends off pigeons and rats alike to reunite with pizza boy Noël. Would you like to hear some reviews?
No, that's okay. Alexa,
Great.
stop.
It was nice talking to you. Goodbye.
This was definitely different from what Amazon default chatbot does, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
It's making more of a conversation sequence. And so, Sarah, how is Emora doing differently from Alexa?
So, as you could probably tell, the Alexa movie chat that we just had was kind of giving you just like a single turn response. It was recommending just like a list of movies. And from our actual movie component that we've integrated, we wanted to have, and we were able to achieve, a more in-depth conversation when you're recommending movies. It had a little bit more information that it wanted to talk to you about, or that it was asking if you wanted to hear about. But the one thing that is still a challenge that we're working on overcoming and correcting is how to make it more of a flexible conversation, because our current component still kind of guides you down a particular path that it can handle.
Right. And we talked about in the last episode how this is basically something we want to get away from as much as we can, right? We want the conversation not to just be driven by Emora at every step and the user's just sort of answering her questions every time, but that the user can actually guide the conversation with their own follow-ups as well.
Yeah. So this is the reason why I said we need to develop a chatbot that listens, not speaks so much. Right. So towards the end of this video series, hopefully we can actually have a chatbot that listens to you. Yeah.
And actually, to sort of build on that idea, I actually also want to give a demonstration of what happens if we actually try to break outside of the boundaries imposed by Emora's questions. So, now I'll give this demo and try to be a little bit more natural with how I'm responding. Alexa, open Atlanta Chatbot.
Hi, this is an Alexa Prize social bot.
What are some good movies in theaters right now?
Here are 3 new movies that I recommend: Scandalous, The Untold Story of the National Enquirer, Jolly, and I Lost My Body. Do you want to know details about I Lost My Body?
Oh, I saw that one. It was pretty good.
I have found some popular new movies: The Hottest August, Ad Astra, and Atlantics. Do you want to know more about Atlantics?
Oh, what's Ad Astra?
Ad Astra is a mystery and thriller movie starring Brad Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones, directed by James Gray, with rating 84 out of 100 according to Rotten Tomatoes. It premiered on September 19, 2019. Would you like to hear the plot of Ad Astra?
Not really. Did you like the movie?
Did I tell you last time? Anyway, I really love Moonrise. And its synopsis is pretty good. A man is taunted by hometown schoolmates after his father's execution for murder.
Alexa,
and he
stop.
finds his only solace.
We probably don't
It
want
was
to hear
nice
that.
talking to you. Goodbye.
So as it was demonstrated last time too, it's very good at finding information. So
Yeah.
all the information it's giving is accurate, and it was actually very adequate too. So that was good, but at the same time, when we actually asked, why do you like this kind of movie? Then
Right.
it didn't really know how to answer that. So
Yeah.
it tried to answer something else that it likes about.
Yeah, there's still not quite the depth of understanding that
Right.
we're really looking for, and yeah, sometimes it just sort of defaults to picking out some words and then making an association and giving you more information about whatever it picked out that you said.
So this is the real part we want to break out. We want to develop truly innovative chatbot that actually can talk in depth and let the users actually speak about what they want to know. So
Right. Yeah. We're actually, so in the last episode, we talked about how we want to integrate common sense reasoning into Emora and how this is one way to actually help make the conversation more fluid. Sarah, what's the status of this common sense reasoning?
So we're still currently working on integrating the common sense reasoning. It actually is one of our bigger technical challenges with
Yeah.
the rest of the project. We're hoping to have it finished within the next week or two. We are close right now to having a demo of it available.
Right, yeah.
So we are hoping to have a demo for the common sense reasoning today. The issue was, since common sense reasoning, you have to explore a very large space. It was the time complexity was very high. So it is capable of talking about common sense reasoning. At the moment, is reacting too slow. So we had to figure out this technical difficulty to make it faster.
Right.
And I believe, I think Sarah is actually very close to figure this out. So
Yes, I am close.
I have full faith in my students. So that's it for today. We demonstrated our movie component and explained the future direction about the movie component. In the following episode, we are going to show more exciting features. Remember, Emora listens to you.
Emora cares for you.
And Emora loves you.
Bye.
Bye.